Our next guest is a very funny actress, comedian, writer, and producer. The second season of her Emmy-nominated show, A Black Lady Sketch Show, airs Fridays on HBO and is available to stream on HBO Max. Let's take a look.
No! It was all so simple. All I had to do was send a message to the CIA Slack channel, and now the whole agency thinks you're an enemy of the state. And now that you've killed me, you've proven it. You're as dead as I am, Trinity. Oh. Oh, this was supposed to be painless. Oh, it hurts very bad. Oh, they don't tell you that. Oh, they don't tell you it hurts. Oh, God. Ah, don't just watch me when I die. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, yeah, no sympathy. Oh, I'm still alive and it's burning. No, I'm dead.
Please welcome back to the show our friend Robin Thede. How are you, Robin?
So good. That's ridiculous. Honestly, one of the most ridiculous deaths in the history of television.
And this is a character that only made a very small appearance in season one. Dina is her name. What made you want to bring her back? Because it's a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, thank you. On this show, it's like even a character with like 2 lines in one sketch can pop up with a really big role in another one. So we just like to keep people guessing. Yeah, season 1, she was just talking to Kelly Rowland of Destiny's Child fame, and had like 2 lines. And then we thought it would be really fun to bring her back as a villain. Ashley Nicole Black, who plays Trinity, the invisible spy, always has these weird villains who are looking to take her out. So that was really fun.
It must be very nice. I feel like there was a gap in the time that we were doing this show, which is the pandemic started and you were still talking to people about new shows they had. And then there was this real like dead period where there were no new shows for anybody to talk about. And I feel like this is part of the light at the end of the tunnel, excuse me. Do you feel that way? Is it nice to be talking about work that you've finished?
It's so nice. I mean, shooting it during the height of a pandemic was challenging, but we all came together because we were one of the first shows back because we wanted to get this done and we wanted to get back together and have fun. And I mean, we just have so much fun together. It's so joyful. And I definitely think people need this right now, just to laugh at something silly and me, having the world's longest death, it's fun.
You are not only a writer on the show and a performer on the show, but you are the showrunner. And I'm wondering how that works when you're in the room with your writing staff. I'm assuming writers you selected when you put this show together. Are they deferential to your ideas, or are they honest with you?
No, they're very honest. They don't care that I created this show, that I star in the show, that I write. They don't care. Like if they don't think something is funny, they will just be like, yeah, no, that's not good. One time, Holly Walker, who's an amazing writer, was with me at the Nightly Show, is now writing on Sam B. She said, I said some joke in the room and it just fell flat. Like just 8 women looking at me like I was ridiculous. And I go, oh, you guys don't want to laugh? And Holly goes, Robin, sometimes your jokes don't land. Just like knife to the heart. But you know what? They make me better. They make me better every day. And
I have also worked with Holly in the past, and I'm pretty sure I've heard something very similar about my own work.
She's harsh, but you know what? She's so funny.
Well, it's interesting. Right. I do think it's important to hire, 1, talented writers, and 2, it's important to hire writers who are honest, and then it's important to be the kind of showrunner who listens, because ultimately that's the only way it has any value.
Yes.
Can we talk about this character, Selena? Because
oh my God!
This is a hairstyle. How would you describe that hairstyle?
That hairstyle is pure desperation and just really giving up on life. This poor woman, Selena, played a MASH game back in elementary school with her friend LaDonna, and LaDonna miscounted. So I was supposed to have the mansion, be married to Omarion, have these kids, have this wonderful life, but she miscounted. So then I got a tragically sad life, which included a cul-de-sac receding hairline. So yeah, I saw that. Actually, during the pandemic, I was creating some of the looks for these characters. I had more time, right? And I was watching old episodes of Murder, She Wrote, and I saw a man with that hair, and I said, I think I want that hair.
I think I had thought of watching Murder, She Wrote during the pandemic. That would have been a better use of my time.
Listen, Peacock has all the episodes. Not to plug Peacock, but that's in your network.
Hey, look, if we've got the goods, you got to give us the credit.
You're right. And Peacock has all of Murder, She Wrote, so I give it up. It has the Amber Ruffin Show and all of Murder, She Wrote. What more do you need?
Yeah, that's a perfect combination. They cover all of womanhood.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, one of the things that was always interesting to me about the show, the season 1, the opening credits were puppets.
Yes.
Now,
yes,
I
we
assume, I will say, like, I find a lot of comedy writers think, oh, puppets are funny, but you came by this honestly. You had a background in puppets.
Yeah. Yeah, so I am a master puppeteer. I was trained by a teacher from the Jim Henson School when I was 13 years old. I used to tour the country with a Christian puppet group, believe it or not. And I did this for 3 years. And so when it came time to do this on the show, I was like, okay, I know what we're going to do. And everybody loved that open. And it was really fun for the first season, but I knew I wanted to shake things up in season 2.
Yes. And
so,
season 2, we actually get to see you guys, which is very nice.
So you get to see our faces. We're not puppets. This is like an homage to a different world. It's interesting. It wasn't totally my decision to change the puppet open. Actually, Billy Porter,
wonderful Billy
famed
Porter.
actor, singer, amazing Billy Porter, actually accosted me at the Essence Black Women in Hollywood luncheon and said, hey, sorry I couldn't do your show last season. I was at the Met Gala, because we had asked him to be on the show, and he was very supportive and sweet. But we understood. And he said, I just want to tell you the show's so good, but I have to talk to you about one thing. I do have a note. And I said, okay. And he said, the claymation. And I was like, what is he talking about? And he said, the claymation, where in the open. I said, the puppets? He said, yeah, the puppets. So I need to see your face and then your name. Your face and then your name, not the puppet and then a name. I don't know who you are based on the name and the puppet. I don't know. And all that being said, what is your name? And he had this 15-minute conversation with me and didn't know my name, but knew who I was, knew my show. So Billy Porter, this is for you. We have now our real faces and our names. So
now,
but I think we'll pick it up every year. It'll be fun.
I feel like when you were becoming a master puppeteer, they should have taught you the importance of making the puppet so specific to the actor that this would never happen.
Look, I thought we did. We had this amazing puppet shop, Viva La Puppet in LA, who does all these amazing, amazing shows. They do waffles and mochi with Michelle Obama. I mean, they're the best of the best. And our puppets do look like us. I think he just wants to see our human faces.
I think that what we're finding out is Billy Porter has puppet blindness. And it affects a lot of people.
Oh my God, this is an exclusive to your show. I'm glad that we got to the bottom of this.
You weren't just a traveling puppeteer as a teen insofar as work you were doing. You hosted a show that, again, sounds like a made-up show for a sketch.
Yes,
Quad Cities Kids to Kids.
Quad City Kids to Kids, and it was a Saturday morning news magazine. I have burned all the footage and pictures, so apologies that we have none of that. But I would host this thing at 6 a.m. on Saturday mornings on the Fox affiliate station, and they would send me out into my town in Davenport, Iowa, and I would do local news stories. And one time they sent me to the zoo, the local zoo, which was tiny, but they did have 2 elephants there, and I was talking to the zookeeper about them, and I said, these elephants don't look so good. And he was like, no, they're fine. And shortly after the segment aired, he got fired. They launched a whole investigation, and he was actually not feeding the elephants properly. And little 13-year-old me was like, these elephants don't look healthy enough. And I was very disturbed by it. So that started my whole kind of run in this righteous television.
I can't believe, they were also public elephants. It seems like somebody who went to the zoo should have noticed before the Kids for Kids
should
showed
have
up.
Reported him earlier. Yeah, I mean, I think that speaks to how poorly attended the zoo was.
Right. He's like, they're fine. Nobody ever comes here. Hey, congratulations on season 2. It's always so nice to see you.
Thank you. It's really fun. We have 2 new cast members this season I'm really excited about, so I hope people tune in.
The second season of Black Lady Sketch Show airs Fridays on HBO and is available to stream on HBO Max.